Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back. This is your boy coming at you guys again. Just gonna give you guys an update, like a heads up, on this new transition here that I'm making. This outfit is nice, very nice. I love it. Amazon only, drop and hook. It's hella cool. No touch freight, no sitting around waiting, and if I do, that's twice as much that I would with one of the other mega carriers. Everything is nice. I really love it. The truck is awesome. I mean, it's the same as my other one. Gotta hurry up and get back there. Watch this guy, he's backing up. Gotta get back to take do the transition, put everything in this truck. Right now I'm in Dallas, right at DFW, the airport. Amazon has lots of warehouses. Oh, check it out. Just think, a few days ago, I was on one of those bastards having a hard time coming in here to land to do a transfer. And here I am, wound up 3 days later, back here again. But this time I'll be rolling out. Definitely gotta wash it. All that snow dirt is all on it, but yeah, it's very nice. I love it. It has so much power, guys. There's no restrictions on it at all. It's not governed. I tested it out coming up here. She got every bit of 96 miles per hour, man. It scared the hell out of me. But in the truck, it didn't feel like it. But when you pass cars and other trucks, you definitely know that you're moving. So yeah, that's one of the other good things. Inside is still the same. The color is really nice. I love it. I mean, like I said, I got to wash her up, take her to get washed, get it detailed on the inside as well. Only difference about this one and the other one is my other one has more cabinet space on above, the overhead. This one doesn't, which is cool. You can still get easy access to grab everything. Yeah, that's she said. Oh, and I have I got an APU. That means I don't have to idle just to keep the air on or the heat on. But yeah, as you guys see in the first video when I was on the plane, I flew down to St. Louis, to Vanguard, to the dealership, to pick this one up. Trying to talk to you guys and not swallow so much tobacco. Yeah, I really love it. The owner of the company, he's awesome. He's amazing. The whole staff is cool. I mean, the reason why I did this transition, well, he kept his part of the deal. He kept his word, right? Oh, look at this guy. He's having a hell of a crosswind. He's battling. He's swaying all over the place. But anyhow, I don't know if you guys can see that damn plane. So he kept his word. So I told him, hey, you get some Volvos, man, I'll come on over, So he he called a few days later. He's all, hey, William, I'm like, yeah, what's going on, man? He's all, I just got 10 Volvos. They're over at St. Louis. I'm like, really? I'm under the impression that, okay, they're gonna piggyback them, out west. Got me a ticket, went out there, got it. Oh, all right, I'm inside. Y'all gotta excuse the mess. I'm living like a varmint in here. Like I said, I flew down to St. Louis to get this truck with the clothes on my back, and of course, my supply of tobacco. But yeah, so, God, man, I'm looking old. But yeah, everything is going great so far. I mean, I like it. I'm not gonna go anywhere. Like I said, this truck is unrestricted. God, I mean, so much power. Me, pretty much my whole career, when I first started out driving, I trained in the Volvo. I was taught in the Volvo. I fell in love with it because of the turn radius. It turns like a car. Now, actually driving one that's not restricted at all, or have no restrictions, nothing whatsoever. now I got the real feel of the power that that these trucks has, this Volvo has. Yeah, she got up. You know, she did every bit of it. You know, I mean, that speedometer was all the way down. You know, it was past, you know, the 90 miles per hour mark. It went all. I mean, when I say all the way down, it went all the way down, like damn near to be continued. You know, yeah. And I looked at the digital speedometer. It flatlined right there at 96 miles per hour. Couldn't go no faster than that. So I was like, okay, but that was in open terrain, the open highway. So no other cars around, other trucks. But when I got close to everybody, I was starting to slow down. I looked down again. I was still at, like 80 miles per hour. You know, I'm like, okay, wow, this, hey, she got some takeoff, guys. She can move. I'm happy about that. I mean, no more 65 miles per hour is still impeding traffic in our own home state, of Arizona, where the speed limit is 75. Now I get to be able to keep up with the big boys, and pass them. But yeah, like I said, everything in here is still the same, except for on my other truck, those cabinets up there. Right here is just overhead, overhead. So that's fine. I mean, like I said, it still makes it more accessible for me to find stuff to grab stuff up there. I'm definitely I'm happy with everything so far. Everything's going great. Like I said, I'm here in Dallas. My next load will be going westbound, going back, to my side of the country. So it's just a matter of maybe later on today I get one, getting something, getting out of here. I'm happy. I'm very happy. So you guys, whoever's watching this, my trucker friends, if you guys are watching this video and you're curious to know the name of the company that I'm with, send me an email, or you guys got my number, just give me a call, all right? Same outfit that my little brother's driving with also. He's the reason why I'm here, especially after seeing a couple of his pay stubs, and that was another motivation. Besides the truck, that's the other motivation. Going from being a minimum wage truck driver to, being in the big leagues. That's my theory. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm happy. I will show you guys the rest of the truck, but there's nothing in here. So it has the same thing that I had in my other one. You got a bunk bed. It's 2 beds in here. I get back to our side of the country, there'll be a microwave. What else they said? Something else. Some other stuff like a home away from home. My other truck, I didn't have no microwave, but they're gonna equip it with everything. So yeah, just I'm working my way back that way. I gotta make money to get back that way. You know what I mean? I'd rather do it that way instead of bobtail or all the way back. I mean, make some money while I'm here. Get to feel what it's like. I mean, I'm going to describe how it is here from my personal opinion, experience so far with this company. It's going to be my 3rd trip with them. You guys saw the first trip was a trip from hell, right? Driving in the blizzard, got stuck. Second trip was high winds coming back. Not so bad though, because I didn't go that part where, the winds are gusting or they close the freeway down. I didn't go that way. But what was I gonna say? The way the operation here works, I mean, we don't do nothing. I mean, we just hook up to whatever the assigned trailer where the parking spot's at, hook up to it, and sign back out at the gate. Because the guard got all that stuff in their system. Like if we give them like the load ID, they'll ask for the last four. Set it all at 13 numbers or whatever. That's on the last 4, and they see that you're already attached to it. They got the truck, they got the company. You don't have to show them ID because your picture and all that stuff. They can see it. They can see everything. They're like, okay, this is him. He's legit. They tell you where to go. They get the trailer at in the yard, whichever location you're at. Hook up to it. Pre-trip it, of course. I advise you guys to pre-trip everything. Don't just hook up to it and take off like I see a lot of these guys doing. You know, they hook up, don't even bother to check the tires or anything. They assuming that Amazon's facility, you know, that the grounds people here are doing that. I mean, they are doing that, but still, we're going to be the one out on the road with that equipment. You know what I mean? It's better you check it before you leave. That way, you're like, hey man, this tire's on the flat. You know, they'll tell you to drop it right there. They have the yard hustler take it over to the tire bay, the maintenance bay, and matter of minutes, new tires back on, bring you right back to where you dropped it at. You hook up, go to the gate, you know, so they can see the trailer number that, you know, if it's the right trailer number that's attached to this unit already, and the load ID, all that stuff, like I said, the load ID, all that stuff is on a load ID. It has the truck number, the driver, the picture of the driver, they got the, what else? Your destination, they know where their load's going, and those trailers, they do have load tracker devices on there. You know, I saw that firsthand. You know, you'd think it's a little cube on the bulkhead of each trailer. That's one of them. But on the inside, there's one too. Yeah, it has everything. And plus, there's an app that you have to download. You know, just like with my former company, well, my company that I'm with. It has all that stuff. You know, you look and you see what you're doing and all that. They even have a map that, okay, this is the route that you're going to go, but I don't go that way. I find a shorter way to go to get there. Like I said, I'm learning their system and learning how to adapt to the way their system is. And I talked to a lot of drivers I used to be with Swift and Werner. You know, they're like, hey, man, I saw you before, you know, a couple of times. You was in a gray truck like that one. I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, where did I see you at? I'm like, I don't know. You know, if anything, you got to be out west, you know. He's like, yeah, Ontario. Yeah, I'm always down in Ontario. He's like, yeah, that's where I saw you at, man. You was at that Cowboys place. You know, I'm like, yep, that's my spot where I used to stop at. Get my salads there. But yeah, he's like, hey, man, yeah, your YouTube, yeah. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you did any yet? I'm like, yeah, I did one of the snow blizzards that I was in. And the crazy thing about that, when I was flying in to St. Louis, you know, you guys saw the video, I was over that snowstorm, you know, someone was telling me I might be in that stuff driving, you know. It turned out I was. But yeah, that's crazy how things work. But it worked, you know. Now you guys see what it's like to drive in that stuff. I highly recommend, if you have to chain up or if the weather's like that in that video, don't drive at all. If you're going to pull over and wait it out, make sure you're at a rest area or a truck stop or a picnic area or a pull-out. They have plenty of that out in this part of the country. Don't just pull over on the side of the highway, because you will get stuck, all right? Highly advise you, don't ever do that, you know, especially in snow. Because what happens, that snow is going to accumulate. You know, the snow plows can only do so much to keep up, but there's times that they do shut down the interstates. And if they shut down that interstate, that means there's no snow trucks coming through. I mean, and you're stuck. You're a dead stick out there, and you're high chances of you getting buried in snow, because it's going to keep accumulating. So remember what I'm telling you guys. Snow, if it's still drivable without, you know, you don't need no chains, get through that safely as you can. Slowly and safely as you can. As you guys saw in the video, I left out a lot of accidents in that long video I put up there. I mean, there's like, I left out at least 20 big rigs slid off into embankments, into medians, or flipped over on their sides. I left out maybe 50 cars that were spinning out all over the place, and I was like, okay, at that time, that was like, okay, this black ice is crazy. And I was driving through, I went through Kansas. In the state of Kansas, it was really bad, black ice. It was clear, but it was black ice. I mean, as you guys saw in the video, you know, cars and trucks in ditches, you know, and the sky is blue. But that's because there's black ice. And I had to go 264 miles in that stuff, you know. But I was cruising at the speed of 20 miles per hour. And I felt it. You know, when you feel it that you're going to slide, don't accelerate, don't brake. Take your foot off the accelerator and just let the car, or let your tires, try to regain a little bit of traction, all right? That's the worst thing you do is brake. Don't ever brake, because the brake is going to cause you to slide, you know? When you slide, even if you counter steer it, you got to just slide to wherever gravity's going to take you, or to where the ice is going to tell you, you know, where you got to stop at. As you guys see in a couple of videos, I mean, I left a couple of cars in a video to show you guys, you know, the ice took them off, you know. They locked up their brakes. Like, you don't do that. Don't ever hit your brakes. All right? But yeah, like I said, I'm here in Dallas, and I just wanted to give you guys an update on how everything's going. I'll get back at you guys later on. When we get back on my side of the country, I'll start doing more videos when the weather is much better, and once I get the feel of everything, you know, I'll keep you guys updated on videos like this, all right? And on that note, I'm talking too much. It's going to be almost 15 to 16 minutes. You know, usually I like to keep these under 5. But yeah, I just thought I'd just give you guys a heads up on this. Yeah, but there's no, I mean, dropping hook, you know, I mean, I should have done this a long time ago when my brother got in it, you know, but I was like, oh, I'm going to see how you do, you know, first, and then I'll come over. Yeah, his boss kept his word. You know, the owner of the company kept his word. Got those Volvos. I told him, hey, you get Volvos, I'll go. A week later, he got Volvos. Here I am. All right. So like I said, I get back there, I got to take everything, you know, transfer everything into this truck. So I get this truck detailed. On that note, guys, later. And be careful, be safe. Happy Monday to all of you guys.